Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, the Let's Play Blind with Neo Rambler. Right then, a few things to mention before we actually carry on with the game. Quite a few comments left actually, so thank you very much guys and girls for your support and your hints and tips that you've given me. It's been fantastic. And I'm just going to quickly brief over what I've been told before we carry on because... I'll explain in a second. Eleanors19 has left a lot of hints and tips and things to do whilst playing the game, which I'm going to go through now. First things first, the white flashy lights we saw in the last video was down to a graphical issue, so it was a glitch. But apparently by turning off triple filtering, then that should get rid of the effect. It seems to only be the case with NVIDIA graphics cards, and since the game seems to be coded with AMD graphic cards in mind, that could make sense. I'm a noob at PCs, I still don't fully understand how they work or anything, so I took the advice, I've turned it off, and as far as I'm aware, the flashlight has stopped, so that's good. So thank you for that, Eleanors19. If it comes back, even though triple filtering is off, then I need to turn the game back to DirectX 9, so in other words, turn off DirectX 11, but so far I don't think I need to. I think it's all running smoothly, so brilliant. The other thing Eleanors19 has mentioned is that this game is a prequel to the first one. It's not a sequel that I thought it was. So that means then that for someone like me who's just coming into this game completely blind without playing any of the first one, then that's good. It means then I'm not completely out of the zone when it comes to the story, so that's a good thing. There will be some things in this game that will hint towards the first one, I imagine, like subtle nods to the first one or events that will lead up to the first one, but because I have no idea how the first game plays or what it's all about, I'm not going to see them. But at the same time, that's good, because I generally don't like prequel games. If you've already played a game in the series and then you play a prequel in the series, I don't like them, not because they're bad games or not even bad stories, it's just that you know how it's going to end simply because it's a prequel. You know, I mean, okay, there'll be certain events that happen where you won't know how it's going to end, but, you know, you could tell from the game, from the beginning, who at the end is going to be alive and dead, simply because it has to be the case, otherwise the games won't make sense on a time sense. Make sense, that is. But because I've never played the first one, I don't have that issue, so that's good. The other thing is that when it comes to the gameplay, I've been told by Eleanors19 that this game is mostly centered on a stealth approach. You don't have to do a stealth approach, but it does hint that a stealth approach is the best option, simply because when we get hit or attacked or damaged in any way, Adam Jensen can't take a lot of punishment, at least not to begin with. I imagine throughout the game it's going to be quite difficult, but I also imagine that as we upgrade Adam, then that might become a bit easier, in other words getting more health or more resistance, that kind of thing. We could probably afford to be a little bit more gun-ho, but for now we do need to try and take a stealth approach. We don't have to, like I said, and if things go wrong we can revert back to normal combat, but that's what Eleanors19 has said, so thank you, I will take that on board. The only downside to that is, of course, is that I'm not very good with the controls yet, so that I'm going to make a few mistakes in the first few videos, so I do apologise if I do get a bit frustrated or make a really silly error. The control scheme on the keyboard, it's not that bad actually, but it's a bit different from me. It's not very intuitive, so even though I could go into the keyboard settings and change all the controls, that would take forever and I'd still have problems with it. I've just got to get used to it, that's all. So I'm not criticising the game for having a bad control system or a difficult one to learn, it just is what it is. I don't play these games very often on PC, not because I don't like them, but just because I don't have time. So forgive me if I make some very silly errors. I know they'll get ironed out as I play, but it's going to happen. So thank you again. Also, with the covering system, you don't have to just cover with chest-high walls or chest-high boxes and stuff that we've done before. You can use, you know, actual walls or actual beams and pillars to cover, standing up. You don't have to crouch and cover, you can stand up as well. So that's good. And I think that's about it for now. So thank you for that, Eleanors19, that's brilliant. All those hints and tips, keep them coming because I'm going to need them. The other comment to mention is from But Will It Blend, who said that at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of this video, and indeed the end of the last one, where we ended up back in the building that we started off in, and our boss David has said that we need to go meet him at the helipad and make it quick, even though we've got to go see someone about our vision system because it's not working. That actually has a factor in terms of how things play out, so you actually do need to be as quick as possible apparently. So fair enough, thank you for that, Bullet Will It Blend. So little things like that can affect the game's direction, which I think is good, but puts a lot of pressure on someone like me who's a noob at this, so yeah, but that's not really the game's fault. I believe this game is tailored for people who have played the first game and therefore tries to match the first game in terms of its style and choice mechanics and what have you. So for someone like me who's going into it noob, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. So you'll have to forgive me for that. But you don't have to, but I really hope you do. So please bear that in mind. Again, I'll get better as the videos progress, or as I progress through the game, but I am going to make noob mistakes, so I'm very sorry. But thank you again, BookWillitBlend and Ellis19 for your comments, and thank you again, M. Olorus, for your supportive comments. They were good. Now, unfortunately, I have a confession to make. I've already done half of the next bit in this video. I was recording, but I forgot to turn on my commentary settings. I thought about doing post-commentary, but I don't tend to like to do that unless I have to, and unfortunately, in a way, it's kind of worked out for the best, because I've discovered something about the game's save system that I'm not exactly happy about, but I do understand why the designers have chosen to do it, and that is that auto-saving seems to be the only way to save the game. There is a quick save key, which is useful, but it looks like you can't create multiple save files as you progress through the game, which means that if you mess something up, or if I mess something up at the recording or what have you, then whatever progress I've made in the game, unless I've reached an autosave point, that's, you know, if I've reached an autosave point, that will save, and I can't go back. So if I make silly mistakes where I think, oh, I wasn't meant to do that, I need to go back and do that again, I can't do that unless the game hasn't autosaved. If it hasn't autosaved and I reload it, some bits I can do again, but I don't believe you can make multiple save files, which is a real ball ache if I make mistakes or if I make a mess up in the recording, and that I'm not happy about. But I can see why they've done that, because it all comes down to the choices you make. They carry consequences, so I believe the save file's been designed to be like an autosave file as it is, so that your choices do have consequences and you can't cheat and go back and change them. The idea of the game is that you play it multiple times to get used to it and be able to make different choices that way, which, you know, adds to replayability. But for someone like me who's going to make silly mistakes without meaning to, I think that's a bit unfair. There should be an option where you are allowed to make manual saves or not, basically. So if you don't want to make manual saves and carry on with the autosave style so that your choices have consequences, you should be allowed to do that. But if you're someone like me who I believe that's a bit harsh, you should be allowed to make manual save files. As far as I'm aware, I haven't been able to do it. I've looked at all the options and everything. I can't see how to do it. So I even went on Google and had a look as well, and it just seems to be this autosave thing. So I'm going to make mistakes where it's going to affect the gameplay and it's going to really annoy me. So I am going to get a bit stressed out. So I do apologise in advance if I do. I'm very sorry. So yeah, a bit nipped off about that, but hey ho. Right, what I'll do is I will do a little warning bit at the beginning of this video to say that I've monologued for about 10 minutes or so, as I've done, so that you guys can skip this monologue if you want, and then we'll go on to the main game. So I'll be back in a sec while I just stop the recording and start again, so I can segment that off, and then we're all good. Okay, sorry about that monologue bit. Just for those of you who've decided to skip it and be up to date, all I was talking about was the comments that were left in the first video, just going over them, and moaning about the game's save system, about this whole autosave feature, where if you make a mistake, you can't save on multiple save files and then reload back up, because I believe the save system's designed so that the consequences that you come across from your choices carry over, and you can't cheat the game by reloading back up and then doing something again, unless you happen to have messed something up before the game autosaves, in which case you've got a small window to go back and do it again, but that's it. So I was just moaning about the fact that although I get why the designers have chosen to do that, I wish that you were allowed to make manual saves. It might be that you can, but from what I've been researching, it doesn't look like you can. If you can, please let me know, because then I would be able to do it, and that will really solve an issue if I make a mistake in the recording. Also, I've done this next bit of the game already, but I'm having to do it again because I messed up the recording. So this first bit we're going to do, I've already done it, so I apologise. That's it. Right, anyway, let's continue then. But I am looking forward to this, and I like how the game's presented so far and its style. I'm just going to be very rubbish at it to begin with. I'll get better, but it's going to cost me.
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Righto. Now, when I first did this, I actually talked to Cindy. She's the secretary. She seems very nice, and you can ask her for directions and stuff to where you need to go. But Adam treats her rather coldly, which I think was a bit mean of Adam. I'm not going to speak to her now simply because of the timescale we've got. But basically, all I did was chat to her, and she just seemed like a very nice lady, and just asked how we were and all that. Yeah, that was it. But Adam treated her rather nastily. The other thing I've got to mention is I got messed up on the floor system. In the UK, you have the ground floor, then the first floor, then the second floor. But the floor system in this game is based on the American version, or probably around the world, where it's first floor, second floor, third floor. There is no ground floor. So I got a bit stumped by that.
About time.
And that
What
wasted a bit
happened?
of time.
You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
Yeah, be quick about it. I mean, I'm on time, God.
Of course, it might seem.
Basically just tasered me in the
Light
head.
imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused.
What, from the
Your
tasering?
retinal
You
display should be
absolute
fine.
knob.
Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right, okay.
We done here? Because Sarah is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages.
Oh no. That's bad.
Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
I'll try. I'm just going to ignore that comment.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Yeah, I did that last time as well. I didn't choose the confrontation option. Right, okay, so we've done that. Now we need to go to the cafeteria because that's where the helipad is. If you speak to Cindy, she tells you where Frank's office is and how to get to the helipad. So I already knew that it's past here.
Adam, how
Can't
close are you to the
remember
helipad?
exactly
Almost there.
where.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this
That's
into
over
a
there.
PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper.
I'm coming.
I'll brief you as we go.
I'm coming, Dave. I know. It might be that you can take quite a bit of time to get used to it, so it might be that the time gap is actually fair. The other thing that Cindy mentions is that this lady here called Farida Malik, she's here that you can talk to if you want, so I'm going to.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Reassure. Only one way to find out. That's not a reassuring statement, but whatever's.
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first.
Is that a good idea?
You all
Does he
set
even know who I am
Because
and
the
how
sooner
rubbish
we
I am
take
at
off,
PC
the better
games?
it will be for everyone.
Yes, we're ready.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I mean, I know he's speaking to Adam and not me, but he does realise that I am controlling Adam, because if he does, then he really shouldn't be sending me in first, he should send SWAT in. Okay, they make a bit noisier, maybe some of the hostages might get killed, but at least they'll get the job done. I, on the other hand, will just mess everything up full stop. You know, hostages will die, and whatever it is that we've got to go in there for anyway, that's not going to happen either, so... But again, I like how the game's presented so far, and the fact that it throws you into it, I think is pretty cool. But again, if you're a new player like me, it's a lot of pressure to bear with. But then again, so is life. So I suppose it's just trying to mimic sort of life choices, lifestyles in a way. I mean, okay, it's in the future, and we're a cool, awesome ex-SWAT guy with cybernetics, but in terms of pressures, it's kind of realistic.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Nah, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
I don't think Megan made it from the beginning of the game.
I know you and Megan were once...
I don't know if she's
Who
dead
is
or
on
not, but I
point for
don't
these
think she's
guys?
with us now.
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
Alright, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Right, I chose non-lethal because even though I'm a complete noob, I want to at least be able to have a go at being non-lethal. Not because I want to not kill anyone in the game, but I think it would be more professional than lethal. But I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do it. In fact, when I first did this bit, I messed it up royally. So, yeah, I'm going to choose non-lethal, but I'm not making any promises.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there.
I know that I should probably go lethal
Okay.
just so then I've got that
Just
extra
make sure those
firepower,
bastards
but
don't
meh,
wake up and
where'd be the
warn
fun in
their
that?
friends. You remember what it's like in there?
Nope, never been
A
there.
lot of tight enclosed hallways.
Oh, goody.
But the labs themselves are pretty open.
Even better.
High ceilings. So
Means tall people
you
could
want
work there.
something you can
All
use
of the
from a
labs have low
distance?
ceilings, so...
or up close?
If you're a dwarf or a midget, then it's perfect for you. But if you're not, then you're screwed. Unless you go to one of these labs with tall ceilings. Right, anyway, so he said, do we want a short-range weapon or a distance weapon? I'm going to choose distant weapon because I don't particularly want to get involved straight away. And there's a reason for that. I will talk about that. Not only is it preferable, but
Give me something with distance.
I will explain something
If I
in a
get
bit.
too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive.
I can't guarantee
The
that.
Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Hooray!
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority.
Hooray! We
Developed
work
it
for
the
corporates.
Alpha
We must
agencies.
go in for
And if
corporate
you don't
reasons.
deliver it to them
Saving
intact
lives?
and still a secret,
Expendable.
well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
You don't know me at all, sir. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this first bit I really screwed it up and I got a bit upset. And then that's when I found out about the save system. So in a way, again, I'm kind of glad that it's worked out this way because you would have seen me getting quite stressed. But hey ho, like I said, I'm going to make loads of mistakes. So if you do get fed up during this LP of me making constant mistakes and doing things wrong and what have you, I would advise that you stop watching and either play the game yourself if you've already done so, or play it again, or go and watch a professional LP because I think it would save your health and my health as well. Not that I don't want you to watch, but please do not expect me to do this properly. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm rubbish. Anyway, that's the warning. Right, so we can go now. Now, these guys are friendly. These are SWAT. We just leave them alone. Go through this door, and then we get a tutorial.
At any point during the game, you can access the in-game menu. The inventory holds all the items you are carrying with you. It has a fixed size, which can be upgraded through augmentation.
So it's similar to Resident Evil 4, but I do know this inventory system has been used in older games before. So
in the heat of battle, you can rely on the quick inventory instead. It allows you to quickly equip a weapon, change grenade type, or use an item. Simply press the keyboard key associated with the slot in which the desired item resides.
I wish it told you which keyboard key. I think it's the numeracy keys or the numerical keys, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it doesn't really say.
Screen. The objective screen details your current missions and objectives.
That's good to know.
The log screen is a repository of all the emails and books you read on your journey.
Okay, cool.
The map is a helpful tool that allows you to see where you are in relation to your objectives. Useful locations such as merchants and limb clinics are also marked. The augmentation trees are where you can spend experience points to upgrade augmentations you own.
Okay.
Simply select an augmentation and choose which upgrade you want to buy. Upgrading augmentations can be done anywhere, at any time.
I guess they're at that age where you can just download everything from the internet and then if needs be, you just 3D print it. That's obviously going to be the future of retail. That's going to be so depressing. You won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to go out. There's no point going out if that's the case. Oh well, as long as you get a physical copy of something, then I suppose it could be worse. Right, so yes, if we press tab, we get access to all this stuff. Now, I'm not 100% fluent with all this. I just had a quick wander around. So this is the inventory screen, and you can see at the bottom here we've got these file icons, which is our quick inventory. I'm going with the fact that it's numeracy keys, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for you to use the quick inventory, simply because they're numbered. It could be the F keys. I don't think it would be anything else, because that would make no sense. But I haven't used it yet, so I can't guarantee it. So it's probably, I'm sure it's fairly simple, but hey, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's a pretty cool inventory system. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, similar to Resident Evil 4. I don't believe I'm going to have a problem with it, except of course space. But hey, whatever, we'll get through that. And here's our augmentation. I haven't really had a good look at this yet, so we'll leave it for now because we haven't really got anything to do. When we've got some time where we can actually, you know, relax and have a mess around with the options menu, we will do. So that will come later. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Seems pretty straightforward. But I don't know what anything does. So if we don't get round to it in this video, if you want to leave some comments to explain to me the different bits in detail, that would be fantastic. And please don't, you know, worry about leaving a huge essay or novel's worth of comments, as Elders19 once put it with their comment. Don't worry about it. Leave as much as you want. I will read through it. I just can't guarantee I'll remember it, but I will read through it. And there's our map, which is pretty basic. So yeah. Okay, cool. So we need to move onwards then. Good day, sirs. We all good? Excellent. By the way, I might balls this mission up, so if I do, please go in and do it properly. Thank you, sirs. I know you understand. Okay, good.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt.
The hell?
If you're
Oh,
not a
God
fan
darn
of a
it.
frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Right, now, he's basically given us two options to do this. We can go around the front, or we can climb the roof. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first started this bit, I thought the roof was here, and I was basically moving boxes and stacking them up against the wall trying to get up there, and I got very far, but then the lip bit up here blocked me off, and I really didn't know how to do it. So I thought I'd ballsed up this roof access bit, so I decided to go in, you know, guard's way, and I completely ballsed it up. However, looking from this view now, I think the building we need to get to is over there. You can just see in front of us some sort of pathway that leads upwards across the top. So I think that bit there is the roof. So I completely missed that. So, hey-ho, doing things a second time is quite useful. But after that bit, that's as far as I've got. So as soon as we've done this little bit, I'm completely blind after that. I messed it up mainly because I keep forgetting the controls. Although the game does give you control hints still, which I'm very grateful for. It's getting used to them. And the main problem I have is with the cover system. It's using the space bar to either switch cover or go around a corner. You have to hold space to go around a corner or tap it to switch to another bit. I do get a bit confused with it. I will get better at it, but that's what caused the problem with me when I ballsed it up with the guards. You didn't see it, obviously, but there you go. Anyway, we got another tutorial about guards. Now, this is important, actually.
Getting too close to any guard is a risk.
At least for me, anyway. I'll
You're
explain in a
better
bit.
off staying far away from them.
That's a nice bit of
Learn their
graffiti in the back there.
patrols and time your moves accordingly. If you can avoid it, it's generally better not to engage
Hint,
them.
hint, stealth is
Sure,
good.
a lone target may be tempting, but you never know. Backup might be right around the corner.
Hint, hint, don't take out that
If
guy.
you have no other choice, try taking out your targets silently by moving up behind them and tapping the takedown button to put them to sleep.
Right.
Killing them is a more permanent solution, but also
Ah,
involves
right.
making more
Good, good.
noise. To do it, simply hold the takedown button. Whether you kill or stun, all takedowns burn up energy. If your energy bar is empty, you will not be able to use your augmentations. You can, however, replenish your energy cells through the consumption of nutrients. Regardless, don't leave bodies lying out in the open. If they are found, an alarm will be called in, so grab them and drag them out of the way.
Okay, I'm really glad I've seen that tutorial a second time. What happened was I was trying to do it stealthily, and the first guard who is just around that corner, and the guard that we just saw in that cutscene there, I tried to take him out without killing him, but I accidentally held on to the takedown button, thinking, for some reason, because I wasn't paying attention properly, that was the knockout button, and instead I killed him, and I thought, no, that's not what I wanted to do, what the hell? And then the other guards who are around the corner, spoilers, they are, heard that and killed me, and I got really upset. And then I found out I wasn't recording properly, so I was like, ugh. So there might be some post-commentaries when it comes to these videos. If it happens, then I'm very sorry, but that's all I can do until we can confirm that we can either do manual saves, not quick saves, I mean manual saves as in separate save files, or if quick saves are what they are, so hey-ho. In fact, actually, thinking about it, I don't know what the quick save button is. That's a good point. Hang on, let's just have a quick look at the options. I'm sorry, I know I'm breaking the immersion here. Not that I hadn't already. F5. Right. Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay. Resume. Hooray! Right. Okay. So now that I know where to go and all that, we could. Whoa. Oh, I'm not doing the tutorial again. I've already done it. It's going to be the same one, isn't it? Better be.
Getting too close
Yeah.
to any
I've
guard.
seen that one. That's the first time the tutorial has actually ever repeated itself. Interesting. Right, we're going to avoid this dude. We're not going to bother him. Yes, the roof access is directly ahead. I didn't see that the first time. So that's... Darn it! That's what I keep doing. For some reason, I forget that right click is to get into cover in the first place. I keep pressing the spacebar first, so I keep jumping up when I don't mean to. Oh, it's so irritating. Urgh. Yeah, this cover system, it's not a bad one. I've just got to get used to the fact to hold keys when I need to, or press keys when I need to. Basically, I keep messing that bit up, so I'm very sorry. Right, okay. Now, I believe we're going to have to take out that guy simply because we've got to jump up there to get up on the roof, and we're going to make a noise. And that guy's now having a smoke, which means I don't believe he's going to be moving anywhere anytime soon. He could essentially move. I mean, like, he could actually turn around, but I don't think he is. I think he's going to stay there, at least for a while. I suppose we could wait. Oh, no, I'm going to stop smoking now, actually. Have you finished your cigarette, sir? Sir? Do I need to teach you a lesson in how not to smoke? As in, you should stop it, like I have? Because I used to smoke, and I've stopped. I'm glad I did. He doesn't want to. Okay, right, we're going to try this, and I know I'm going to balls it up. Right, just tap it. Ah, here we go. Ooh, nasty. Right, hopefully, everything's alright. Now, there's a gun over there. I will pick it up in a second, but I'm just going to move him round. Oh, Christ, I hit the box. Yeah, that'll do. Excellent. Okay, well, at least I know how to take them down silently anyway, or at least take them down. And so we picked up a pistol. That's good. Right, let's have a look at the stealth tutorial then. I haven't seen this now. It's all blind from now on.
Being stealthy hinges on sight and sound.
I know that.
Crouching down will assure you are making the least amount of noise possible.
I know that too.
Line of sight is important.
I know that too.
And by keeping behind cover, you'll stand a better chance that enemies won't detect you.
I get that. It makes sense.
Avoid jumping and sprinting, as it will certainly give away your position.
Ah, that I can't guarantee, because I keep messing up with the spacebar and right-click. I'll get the hang of it eventually, but yeah, at the moment I keep ballsing it up. Right, okay, so what we need to do is move this box. So I'm just going to move it here, I believe. That should be right. So if we now stand up, there we go. Go there. That's it. Should be right. Excellent, lovely. I'm just going to crouch so they can't see me. Good. I think we've got the right thing done. Hooray! Das ist gut. The other comment I wanted to make, actually, thinking about it, is his suit. It looks very similar to Solid Snake's in Metal Gear Solid 4. That sort of muscle stimulant suit, or that muscle support suit that he wears. Adam has a similar suit. Yeah. Just thought I'd mention it. Seemed interesting. I guess this game is inspired by Metal Gear Solid and Half-Life as well, based on the physics puzzles I've noticed. But hey, well, they're two very good games. I've enjoyed them. Okay, I didn't enjoy the plot of Half-Life 2, but the episodes were much better, which kind of rectified Half-Life 2 a little bit. But like I said, I thought the plot could have been better. But I've already made my comment on that. Right, okay, there is electric all over the place. So I'm going to hazard a guess that we can't get close to it. And I'm going to guess that these boxes are going to be very important. The only problem is I can only use the one box. Interesting. Let's see. Right. That didn't quite go to plan. Can we interact with this? No. Oh dear. Right. That's bad, because oh dear. I don't think we can go up the roof anymore. Hang on. There's a helicopter patrol. Oh, what? Oh, hang on. Ah, oh, I didn't notice this bit. Oh, my bad. Okay. Ah, oh dear. Yep, as Legends 19 once said, you must think outside the box and look at everything. Oh, dearie me. Well, I must admit, I must have an attention problem. I really do. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually had a disorder or a condition where my attention's bad, because it really has got worse as the years progressed. Oh! There's some dudes over there in that building. Oh, I think that's the SWAT, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, it's a dead corpse. Can move or... Oh, press E to... Oh, yes, you can search bodies. I forgot about that. I forgot to do that for the other one. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I forgot to search his body. Yes, you can search bodies, although the game hasn't actually told me to do that yet. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, I've missed that body back there. Oh, balls. Oh, well, never mind. It matters not.
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Right. Thanks, Pritchard. That was quite funny. Right, okay, I'm going to quick save, just so then I can practice it. There we go. Right, okay, now I'm hoping the autosave points are actually few and far between, so you've got a chance to redo bits again if you need to. So I won't be quick saving a lot, but we'll see. Unless the quick saves do create manual saves. If they do, that would be really helpful, but I don't think they do. But whatever. Right, anyway, actually what I should do is get a scope of the area. So what have we got? There's a dude down there. Okay, he can't see me at the moment. He could do, I suppose, if he turned around, which he did, but luckily the beam has protected my line of sight. Right, okay. Ooh, what's that? Tranquilizer darts. Well, that's convenient. I'll take those. I could knock him out, but I don't know if there's any more guards there. Oh god, this is going to go... I hate the fact that this is a mostly stealth game. I like going in gun blazing. So this is just going to go so bad. Ooh, it's a computer. Alright. I'm sure we can interact with that without any problems, because we are kind of protected. So I guess this will give us some... some stuff. Right, okay, so this must be emails then. From Joseph Smith to Philip Manisco. Line down. Phil, we've got more problems with the line in 9F. The rig is down and we need someone to take a look ASAP. I don't want to be the one to hold up production. It'll be my head on the block if this isn't fixed yesterday. Smitty. Well, why? How is it going to be fixed yesterday if you just brought up the problem? That's a really douchey thing to say. Supply needs ASAP. This is news to me. It should have been Moody. I'll talk to him later. We'll send a guy now over now with the copper. Should be half an hour max. TK. Philip Manusco wrote, Troy, we need copper wire stat. Don't know where your guy was this morning, but we never got the shipment. Overtime hours. Hello all. Management realises that you've all been working long hours in the drive to fulfill recent military contracts. We recognise your increased efforts and we thank you for your unanswering dedication to getting the job done efficiently and with pride. The current increase in workload will last only 2 more weeks. On behalf of Seraph Industries, we thank you for your patience and dedication. Athene Marguerite. You better be paying them overtime. You haven't mentioned that you are. I bet they're not. Bloody evil corporations. Right, okay. Oh, can we open up lockers? Oh, we can as well. Ooh, right, okay. Right. So at the moment we've got a pistol and a sniper rifle and a tranq rifle. I'm going to stick with the tranq rifle for now, simply because I believe it's silenced. But hey-ho. Right, I'm going to make a quick save here. So if I do mess it up, I believe I can restart from this point. So if we have to work it... Oh, crap. Right, okay, so cover is right click. Yes, that's the bit I've got to remember. Right click to cover, and you have to hold... Yeah.
What is it now?
Nothing? You didn't see... Oh, poop! Because I poke around the...
If you in here, you better come out.
No! Oh, crud. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where is he? It's because he saw my...
Nothing here.
Oh, thank Christ he's got Metal Gear Solid Syndrome. Oh, thank the Lord Jesus that is the case. Or any religious figure you happen to believe in. Oh, thank Christ. Right, okay then, that's good. That is good. This is going to be a long LP series, I can imagine. There's going to be lots of times where I'm just not doing anything because I'm waiting for guards to do something. I apologise in advance that this is going to take quite a while. I really am. Anyway. Ooh, double barrel shotgun. Nice. Alright. Ooh, is that a flash? Oh, concussion grenade. Alright. I'll go this way then. Alright, auto-saved. Right, okay. Oh, I think that door is the door we would have entered if we'd have gone and taken out the guard's head first. And it auto-saved twice there, so I'm going to say yes, that would have been the case. Okay, that's fine. Right. This is going to be the tricky bit. I guess we're going to have to wait for him to turn around and then go that way. I don't want to take him out if I can. I believe this is going to be one of those games where ammo as well is not readily available. I'm sure it is if you want it to be, but yeah. We'll try and stealth our way around. I can't make any promises though that it's going to work, but we'll give it a go. Right. There's a guy over there as well. Oh, bloody hell. He can see me. He can see me. Hold space. Oh, did he see me? Damn it, he saw me. Oh, no. Shit. Yes, there will be some swearing. I cannot guarantee that I will beep it all out. I'm sorry. I've tried to keep the swearing down to a minimum, but I know a few people in the past complained about how the beep noise I used was a bit too loud. So I don't really use it anymore. So if I do swear, I'm very sorry in advance. But I'm gonna keep trying to keep trying to keep the swearing down to a minimum. But I'm not gonna beep it out from now on. It's too much of a faff. Okay, right. So he's gone back to as he was. Right. Okay, that's good. So yeah, God, I like the fact that the guards have a really good line of sight. I think that's really impressive. Like, he saw my head poke around the corner and then went to investigate. So the AI have got a very accurate line of sight. I like that. But they also suffer Metal Gear Solid syndrome, where they don't really go and explore the whole thing. They just explore a little bit and go, meh, that'll do. Right. This is so hard. Why can't you just look the other way, sir? Seriously, why do you have to look that way? I suppose if I'm quick enough, I guess I can go over there and his line of sight won't be broken, so we'll do that. See what happens. Yeah, that should be fine. There we go. As long as we don't get caught by the other guy. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Like I said, this is going to be a very, very slow LP. Don't know why I'm laughing about that. It's like, yes, it's so funny, Neo. It's not. It's not funny. It's boring. God. I know I could use the tranquilizer rifle, but I just can't be asked. I want to try my hardest. I really want to try and be stealthy. Okay, so at the moment we'll wait for that. Right. Could sneak past now, so we will. Risky, risky. I think we're good. Oh Christ, that guy can see us. Ah! Alright. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I think I'm going to go up that ladder, maybe. I really should be looking at the map. We'll wait for that guy to turn around. Right, he's turning around. That guy's gone over there. Right. I'm not that way, this way. Oh, no. Oh. Might have seen me. Quick, get up the ladder. Up the... Why can't it... Get up the... Really? God darn it, really? Oh, that ladder sucks. Oh, that sucked. That sucked, ladder. You suck, ladder.
Damn it, nothing here.
Oh, thank Christ. I thought he was going to come up the ladder then. Oh, Jesus. Right, okay, so, be careful of ladders. Sometimes they are... To climb them, it's on the other side. That was naughty. That was a bit mean game. Ooh, tranquilizer starts. Got to keep an eye out for items. I'm sure I'm going to miss plenty of items as this game progresses, so if I do apologise, but it is going to happen. Oh, this is a dead end, isn't it? Oh, game, you suck. This is a dead end, isn't it? Oh, you suck. Then again, we have got a good vantage point. If we need to take out someone with a tranquilizer rifle, we could do, so they can see us from up here. Oh, that sucks. Unless we can... Oh, hang on. Right, I'm going to risk standing up. Maybe we can jump down... Oh, maybe we can jump down there. Oh, I might try it. Ooh, this could be risky. I have to give... Oh, for God's sake, stupid controls. Oh, he's over there. Crud. I've got to wait for him to walk past that bit. It's this guy over here by the forklift, right? Okay, stand up. Okay, go. That's the door. That's the door. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just can't see anyone. That's the problem. If I... here we go. There's a guy over there. As soon as he walks past, we'll go for the door. I'm sure I could go through it now, but I'm just too cautious. If I can do this without being caught, I'll be very happy. Like just this little bit. Oh, what? Don't do that, sir. Stop being clever. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Excellent, lovely. Right then, I'm going to save the game here and end the video here, I think. I know we haven't done very much, but hey-ho, it is what it is. So in the next video, we shall carry on our stealthy approach to trying to get this typhoon sorted, as well as hopefully save some hostages, but I make no guarantees. Anyway, can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, please leave me any tips, hints, comments, anything I've missed, anything I need to know. Please do. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good one, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next video.